So this is Gronder Field. Hey, Teach. Not a bad place to wage war, is it?
Absolutely.
I knew you'd understand. Plenty of places to hide, and our pick of paths to advance through. It's the perfect battlefield for our tactics. I have my eye on that low hill over there. See it? It's the ideal spot to lure our enemies to, and then surround them with fire.
Fire is unacceptable.
Gotcha, Teach. I know. We want all students to make it back to the monastery. With you in command, we can't lose. The Imperial Princess and the Crown Prince don't stand a chance.
Professor, Claude, what are you two talking about?
What do you expect? It's Claude. I am certain he was foisting more of his ill-advised schemes on our poor professor.
Oh, you have me all figured out, Lawrence. You know me better than I know myself.
Win or lose, it's an honor just to participate in the legendary Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
We've got to win so we can show Captain Gerald what we're made of.
Yes, I'm ready. Let's go.
I shall give it my all. I'll just stay quiet and follow along so I don't get in anyone's way. That will not be acceptable, Marianne. The whole point of this exercise is for each house to act as one. Do your best. I can't wait to see how well everyone does.
All right, sounds like Hilda will be taking control of a central hill and watching the battle from there. It's almost time. Come on, Teach. The battle starts now.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is set to begin at long last.
I miss you.
Everyone, show off the results of your dedicated training.
Remember, we're not just fighting for honor. There's a prize at stake.
It's almost time to begin. Steel yourselves, everyone.
You all should know, I am not about to go easy on you today.
As long as we can pull off the win, doesn't matter how.
Our victory must be absolute, no matter what it may take.
It is time.
Forward, now!
For honor!
We must get the most kills. You are a problem.
Leave it to me.
Could I maybe just get myself in position to ruin her? Maybe.
Stay focused.
Actually, yes. No. Wait. No. No, I can't. This is acceptable, though.
Each battle a chance to grow.
It's like second turn, she's out.
Oh, me?
And I'm totally fine with that.
I'm really sorry.
We should all go through the front. Doing the side thing is a mistake. The trees take up too much, it's too much to move through.
I stand ready.
This part's gonna be real congested, but we'll deal.
Let us away.
We will at least split into 2 teams.
Let's get to it.
Ready anytime.
Blue lines are gonna be a little rough,
Who, me?
but we'll see what we can do. Oh, Bernie. It's my first time not having you on the team.
Should I have held back?
And, sad
Black
day.
Eagles and the Golden Deer are already in battle? We should take this chance to break through the Black Eagle's flank.
Ash, you prick. What were you doing again? Okay, I'm just leaving. She's like, oh, are you leaving? No. You! You think you're free? You think you're safe? Okay, you're safe. Alright, well, let's... She's like, oh man, what happened? I feel like I've been here before. I know, it's crazy. She's like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm here. Go away.
Each battle a chance to grow.
Go to the convoy. This place is under our control.
I got this.
Who, me?
Ready and willing.
I stand ready.
Leave it to me.
And we're almost fully in here. What unholy button did I press to make this appear? Well, it went... Oh no, I have no idea what button this represents. Oh, it's me trying to control him. I'm sorry. I forgot that he's a bottom, and as a result, I assumed I had full control over him. In the future, I will not make that mistake. Goodbye.
That takes care of that.
Yeah, let's get you on the other side. Let's get you there.
I will need all my
I'm
strength.
also not used to fighting students, since we haven't really done that for a good while here.
Who, me?
At least for me.
I'm beginning to understand.
I will draw the Black Eagles out, Your Highness.
What a fucking incredible man.
Yes. And while you are doing so, we will take control of the central hill.
She throw. Y'all mind if I cut in a little bit? Because I will.
That is that.
Frozen Lance.
You're outclassed.
Yeah, we don't need any flyers around here. So close to making this area my own. Knock him out.
I'm on a roll. Plenty more where that came from.
God, you're so strong.
Still got room.
Yeah, you could heal her up slightly. Meanwhile, over here, it's taken us a little bit to make some major movement. Hey, you tried. Yeah, I should no, let's not dismount. Let's get you a little bit farther away. This is in range of a bow shot.
I actually won.
Next round.
My plan is flawless.
Oh, you rat. Oof. She may have made a mistake going in this deep.
I owe you one.
Yeah, definitely. Oh. She took a lot of punishment. And still not dead.
That's it.
Oh my god. I'm just very impressed at the whole thing. Morale for Blue Lions has increased. I would too if this bitch just tanked half the army. And now she's going back for more. Man, that's just really I can't do that. I'm sorry, but I need to cut in on some of these forces, and it's gonna start with Dedu. Sorry, baby.
Watch and learn.
Should I have held back?
Need to start clearing these guys out. 2 arms. Who would I say really needs it? Honestly, no, we don't need to do Petra. We can... That might be a tactic. Yeah. And then this Thoron will reach you. Oh, if I'd known that, I would have done the arms attack on you. Yeah, let's move in this way. Try to bring things toward the middle. Splitting up was kind of a mistake. We don't need this many people to take out Dimitri. Who else needs to move on my team here? Ah, it's you.
I'm fine.
Sit there. Alright, they're still fighting amongst themselves a little bit. Except not now. Ah, shit, he doesn't have anything equipped because I haven't dropped him into an attack yet. And I haven't gone through the effort of equipping. Ingrid finally dropped. You just narrowly avoided getting blown up. Oof. He has decided, screw it, going all in. Oh no! I need to destroy you, no. Ow! Sorry.
That is that.
Sorry, yeah, I didn't mean to hit you so hard. And there goes Hooby Dooby. Yeah, finish it.
I can't afford to lose.
Our blue lions are pretty much in shambles at this point. Put them down. I feel so bad. You're really cool.
Can't get comfortable.
I fear I cannot fight any longer. I'm sorry, everyone.
Alright, good job. Time to go back east. I'll pretend that you do things. Alright, you're gonna need to take out Petra.
A trivial victory.
Another piece of broken equipment. Now we need to divert attention a little bit. And then we never decided what to do with you. It's gonna be taking out Caspar.
As expected.
Then the last member of the Blue Lions. Too close to the sun.
Well done.
Let's see them handle this.
Granted, there are some Blue Lions left, but I don't think they're any of the named soldiers.
Stay focused.
I'm just narrowly not close enough. Do I have any usable weapons with you? I have Horse Slayer. It's good enough. Why you gotta miss like that? Why? It's like, my question is why, though? Why you gotta be like this to me? Alright, couple Thorons. Only can do one, I'm guessing she ran out. My brain was like, alright, I don't think I'm out. And then immediately it just goes, no, go fuck yourself.
Should I have held back?
End the turn now. Oof, Lorenz, not having a good time. Ah, she got the buff off that? I was hoping to completely shut them out without them getting momentum at all. That said, it's very cute that they're like, they got one kill finally. Let's just go ahead and give them a reward. Like, get out of here with that. Take him out. Take that, nerd.
If you stand in my way, I will cut you down until you have no blood left to bleed. What? I was just trying to rally your spirits. Now, to victory!
No, you weren't.
Lesson begins.
Get out of here.
I hate to admit it, but it seems this is as far as the Black Eagle house goes.
The only one left to fight is one soldier here. Marianne, freeze them to death.
I guess it worked out.
That is the end of this year's Battle of the Eagle and Lion. And the winners are the Golden Deer.
A victory worthy of a feast. We did so well, there's no way we didn't secure that prize.
Yeah, complete, total victory. That really went well. Very proud of my performance.
Well done, Claude. I see your schemes are not to be underestimated.
Yes, I must wholeheartedly agree. As ever, I have proven to be no match for you.
It is the utmost honor to receive praise from your royal... I'm kidding, of course. Really, though, I was lucky to have Teach on my side. In all honesty, you two made me work for it. If I had to face you again, there's no telling which way it would go. What do you think, Teach? How did the other houses fare?
They were nothing.
Too true, Teach. That just about sums it up. Oh, I'm sorry. That's probably hard for the losers to hear, isn't it?
Pathetic
In
fool.
any case, I hope the day never comes when we have to put this experience to use.
Agreed. I would hate to know a future in which I'm forced to cross swords with you.
I wouldn't mind. I'll accept a challenge from either of you at any time. I'm kidding, of course.
Well, now that the three-way battle has ended in an alliance victory, I dare say it's time for some post-battle reconciliation. The victor has but one request. Hear me out. When we get back to Garreg Mach, let's have a grand feast to break down the walls between our respective houses. And by a grand feast, I mean a fairly regular feast in the dining hall.
I accept your proposition. Please notify me once your preparations are complete.
It seems I have no choice but to drown my sorrow at losing in overindulgence. I'll help you with the preparations.
It's not a feast if you don't eat too much. Leave it to the Imperial Princess to say such wonderful things.
That's not exactly what I said, but forget it. Laugh all you want.
Well, if you insist. Hey, Teach. Looks like you're having a good time, too. Seeing you smile like that means we've got no choice but to have a great time tonight. Let's get going.
I can't believe our house leader ate so much he passed out. I guess he should just sleep it off? Oh, Professor! Great work today.
As long as we have you and Claude, the Golden Deer House is unstoppable.
I am sure we did not require Claude for our victory, but it certainly would not have been possible without our professor.
I'm so pleased to be in your class, Professor. You truly bring out the best in us.
Let's keep fighting and winning!
I knew the tactics you learned from the captain would be something else. I better work harder to catch up. I have had the opportunity to experience much. Please allow me to offer you my gratitude once more, Professor. Because of you, I managed to get through the fight without feeling like a burden. Thank you, Professor. I hear Lady Rhea and Sedith are singing your praises too.
Just wait until you see my true power.
Wow! I don't doubt it.
You really showed them, Teach. I would really hate to be on your bad side.
Oh look, Claude has been revived.
Your tactics were ingenious, and you've somehow mastered the power of the King of Liberation's relic. You really are incredible. Though you can be a bit absent-minded at times. Your mind is like a giant bowl with a tiny crack in it.
Claude, saying that only makes your own mind bowl seem tiny.
How dare you? My bowl is much bigger than Teach's. Unfortunately, it doesn't just have a crack. The whole bottom of my bowl is missing.
In other words, you are the absent-minded one, not our professor.
That's true. He just admitted it.
It's unusual to hear you laughing, Marianne. Your smile is really cute.
It feels so great to laugh and joke around like this, doesn't it? Well, look at that. Someone's having a secret rendezvous in the courtyard.
All joking aside, I'm having trouble sizing you up, Teach. The honest truth is that I'd hate to have you as an enemy. If possible, I wish for you to fight by my side. If I could use the sword of the Creator, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. I bet if I could use it, you would trust me to, right? That selflessness may be what I like best about you. Tomas doesn't seem to be here. Oh well, that's fine. I've been researching the hero's relics a lot since we last spoke to him. I found out something interesting.
Something interesting.
It's about the connection between crests and the hero's relics. The crest stone of each relic is carved with a specific crest, the one that has the ability to wield it properly. The crests are the keys. You need the right one to safely use a hero's relic. The only thing I can't figure out is, why doesn't the Sword of the Creator have a crest stone bearing a crest?
It had one in the past.
Precisely. At least, that's my current guess. There's more. I believe the crest stones might be the source of the relic's inhuman power. When Miklon transformed into a black beast, he was taken over by something that originated from the crest stone. And the crest stone was on his body. It all seems to add up. Now, look at this picture I found in the library. That creature is called the Immaculate One, who was supposedly sent by the goddess to save the followers of Saros. You see the pattern on its brow and the faint circular boundary? Isn't it possible that's a crest stone? If all this is true, then crest stones are what power the ability to assume massive forms, like that of the Immaculate One. And maybe the hero's relics can harness that transformative power.
Oh, it is you. Have you seen Tomas recently?
No such luck. I was hoping to speak with him myself, but he seems to be out on the town.
I see. Well... Where did you find that picture?
It was in the library. Why do you ask? Is it something my youthful eyes shouldn't be seeing?
No, of course not. However, that is not part of this library's collection. It must belong to Tomas. It would be problematic if it got mixed in with the other books. I will take possession of it for now.
Take it away where no one can see it, you mean?
What was that?
Well, that's what Tomas said. He said records that the monastery doesn't approve of tend to disappear.
Tomas said that? Preposterous. I have far too much to accomplish to waste time with this foolishness.
He was certainly in a hurry. I wonder if he's off to confront Tomas. Well, he took the picture, so I guess that's that for now. I'll see you later, Teach. So, the church is hiding something after all. Some massive secret about relics and crests. A secret that must have something to do with the professor's true identity.
No, I'm good.
You know
Get your training done, kids. When we get on the calendar screen, KZ will speak about words and things.
It's starting to make sense. I will master this.
Very proud of everyone's work. Ahem. Ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves in an important moment. We are on Chapter 8 of Golden Deer. And this is the first interesting story thing in all of Golden Deer. I mean, granted, if you're playing it for the first time, there's plenty of interesting stuff happening. But I mean something in the more of the unique way. And it immediately I felt engrossed as soon as I went, oh shit, I haven't seen this yet. I feel like the whole, these weapons and the crests being linked to the Immaculate One definitely does, feel like that's kind of like an assumption you make after going through the first couple. But seeing him immediately focus on Tomas was pretty good. And because I believe we're gonna see more background stuff on the dark organization in this game finally, because they do basically nothing with them in any other route. So it's really good to see some of this stuff. I'm really interested in where this goes. It makes me want to burn through the next couple of chapters quickly, because I don't know how much extra stuff we're going to be seeing in the next ones until you reach alright, it's time to jump to the future. But we'll see. I was incredibly shocked with how hard the Black Eagles route popped off before we even jumped ahead 5 years, so we'll have to see. In terms of battles, we have 2 of them here. One of them we've done before. One of them we have not. We should probably get to those, but we will be instead jumping into supports. Getting these done, because who knows, we might unlock one, because some of these are tied specifically to conversations or learning something from them. So let's get to it, starting with mine.
Hey, Teach, hold on a minute, okay? I'm gonna have this cleared up in no time.
Need some help?
Nah, that's okay. I'll be finished soon. I'm just in the middle of mixing up a new poison. And done. What do you think of that, Teach? A colorless, odorless poison. Say, care to test it out for me?
Sure.
Whoa, really? Actually, I was just kidding. If you drink this, in 2 days' time, you'll have terrible, let's call it stomach trouble. I hear your silent question, Teach. Why the delay? That's so it can be used even if you don't have access to the target when you need the poison to take effect. Naturally, I have no immediate plans for this stuff. I suppose I just felt like broadening the old horizons a bit. When devising schemes, it's best to have as many options at your disposal as possible. Expanding those options is kind of a hobby for me.
Why such a dangerous hobby?
Well, I grew up in an environment where it was necessary to think that way. It's like I told you before, I wasn't born into a life of luxury. Ever since I was a child, I've always been seen as different from those around me. An outsider of sorts. I've been resented and hated. There have even been attempts on my life. I don't believe I've earned such treatment, but that's how it goes for people like me.
I don't think of you as an outsider.
Thanks, Teach. You know, in many ways, I'm just a normal person like everyone else. But in the right environment, anyone could be seen as an outsider. It can become overwhelming. And that's why I kept running, kept fighting. As a kid, I spent a lot of time licking my wounds and coming up with schemes, trying to keep my nose out of trouble while plotting against my enemies. My parents always told me I wouldn't grow stronger if I didn't learn to fight my own battles. And so in the end, I did. And I grew up to be as independent, as self-reliant as my parents always wished for me to be. Lucky me, right?
You grew up well.
If anyone knows what I'm talking about, it must be you, eh, Teach? I get the feeling you know what it's like to be an outsider. The moment I first laid eyes on you, I knew you weren't like everyone else. People don't care for folks like that. You do well to watch your back. On the bright side, that's also part of the reason that I find you so interesting.
I do find Claude pretty interesting. I can respect a dude's like, sometimes we gotta brew a couple poisons here and there.
Great timing, Professor. I was just going to come find you. Are you busy? I have a question about formations. I don't understand them at all. Are the speed of battle and the terrain connected somehow? There's too much to memorize.
You don't have to remember everything.
I don't? Then what do I have to know? I think I understand the basics. To start, you just... Ah, okay. I think I've got it. Thanks for the help, Professor. Brains and brawn. You've really got it all. With your help, I should have no trouble becoming a proper knight.
Why do you want to be a knight?
Huh? Didn't I tell you? My parents were merchants of the Alliance. They died in an accident. That's why it's up to me to look after my little sis. I'm not great with bookkeeping, so I don't think I'd make a good merchant. I talked to Grandpa, and he suggested I become a knight. So I sold all our valuables and used the money to pay my way into the academy. My sis won't survive if I get kicked out. so I can't give up now.
Did you consider being a mercenary?
I might have tried being a mercenary if I didn't have my little sis to look after. I probably shouldn't say this, but being a mercenary does sound like an easier life. Mercenaries have no responsibilities, and no one else to worry about. But someone's gotta take care of my little sis, so that's out of the question. Serving as a knight in a noble house is more secure, and you don't have to worry about dying unless there's a war. My sis has been through so much. I don't want her to have to worry about me. Hey, do you have any siblings, Professor?
No.
Then you probably think I'm missing out on my freedom, having to support her, huh? But working hard for my sister isn't too bad. Call it a burden, call it a challenge. If it makes my sister happy, I'm happy too. You should ask your father to have some more kids. Anyway, that's why I've got to become a proper knight.
I have a question. Do you fucking think that if I don't do Raphael's level B support before my dad dies, it just breaks it and it goes, "You cannot do this support. He's been locked forever. I'm sorry, you may wanted to have a good relationship with Raphael, but you lost your father too quickly, so I guess your relationship must stay in a hole." I hope it's like that, because that sounds terrible.
Professor, thank you for helping me with my training. I'd love to do this again if possible. Your advice is always so useful. Everyone thinks you're a wonderful teacher. You account for people's weaknesses while capitalizing on their strengths. Initially, I wasn't sure you paid too much attention to your students. Clearly, I was wrong. After all, were that the case, you wouldn't be capable of providing such useful feedback. I'll continue to learn and grow from your instruction, Professor. I just know it.
You're quite determined.
You think I'm determined?
I mean, okay, I was lying, but you know, you're pushing yourself.
Professor, thank you. You're the only one who's ever praised me like that. I mean, people are always telling me I've got a knack for magic.
You literally cast a spell that threw me across a river and let me kill some dude 18 turns early. You're basically perfect.
If you can call the power of my crests a knack, they aren't wrong per se. Though bearing 2 crests isn't a gift I ever asked for. Anyhow, I've made a point to work harder than most and not rely too heavily on the power they bestow. So I find it frustrating that the only praise I seem to receive is directly related to that power. If you've noticed how hard I work, then well, it makes me very happy.
Why do you work yourself so hard?
Well, you see, it is because I am the only child of House Ordelia. I must do all I can for my family name. I'm determined to someday be of real value to them, and that day must come soon. I can't waste any time. I don't have much of it left. Anyway, I should be going. Thank you again for your help.
I like her a lot. She's neat. Speaking of someone I probably like more because she seems constantly dealing with stuff.
There's something I need to say.
I'm happy to listen.
Thank you. How should I put this? I don't seem to be getting along with everyone. I don't contribute much either. Am I a nuisance to you, Professor? If so, I'll leave. Of course, my adoptive father may not understand, but if I must...
Your adoptive father?
Oh, my adoptive father is one of the new nobles of the Alliance. His territory is to the north. He was a distant relative who took me in after my parents vanished. He's blessed with great drive and ambition. Some may go so far as to call it avarice. He wishes to marry me off to a powerful noble. That's why he sent me to the academy. If I left now, I'm sure he'd have a strong opinion about it. Sorry. I strayed away from the topic. I'm not good at telling stories either.
You were saying?
Oh, of course. Where was I? So, as I was saying, are you sure I'm not bothering you, Professor?
You're no bother at all.
Oh, I'm so grateful to hear you say that. What I'm trying to say is, you should keep your distance. I'm more trouble than I'm worth. You only say that because you don't know the real me. I'm sorry, I have to go.
It's gonna take a little bit more work, and I'm sure I can get her a bit more cheery. I hope. Alright, so we're moving on to Claude's. He only has a couple.